What's your status?
Moving to grid Bravo Delta.
How's copy? Heading away.
Sledge. I found him. North of Delta.
En route. 30 seconds.
Checking vitals. He's feeling steady. We've got company.
Light, what are you seeing?
You have hostiles inbound.
Contact.
Right here.
Hostiles down.
Let's get him home.
Helo inbound. Extract the rooftop. 40 meters to LZ.
Watch your fingers.
30 meters to extraction.
Movement! Move! Up there! Cover me! Go!
20 meters to extraction. LZ, go.
Moving up!
Friends play free with Buddy Pass. Pre-order Rainbow Six Extraction now.
Welcome back to the channel once again. This is the Level Up Show. For everyone out there, today, me and Lemur are going to be talking everything and all things that is Rainbow Six Extraction. As the trailer that you just saw, the cinematic trailer, for all you Rainbow Six fans out there, this is all we're talking about today. From the gameplay to the operators to maps, the types of games that you'll be playing. It's a co-op game that consists of 3 team members that have to work together in order to complete whatever mission is. If it's rescue a person, hunt down a target, or survive,
collect info.
Collect info, all the different missions. We'll go over all that today. But today's episode, because Rainbow Six Extraction comes out next week on January 20th, like you just saw at the end of the trailer, that's all we're going to focus on because it's one of the big games coming out, the huge lineup that we have for 2022. And we're nothing but excited for all the games that are lined up. And this is going to be the first of many episodes where we dedicate our entire episode of the Level Up Show to one video game that's a big name that's about to come out. And we're going to get you guys hyped for it just as much as we're hyped for the games.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
Is there anything you'd like to talk about before we start just, diving into all the gameplay, the maps, all the meat and potatoes that I like to say while I'm in the military, the meat and potatoes of all the potatoes. Meat and potatoes, all the good
meat
stuff.
and potatoes. But anyways, dude, I'm excited for a co-op game. Finally, man. It's been too long, Yeah, there's some co-op games here and there, but like nothing like this,
Like a pure, like you've been talking about it before we even started calling it the Level Up Show. You've been talking about almost every episode where you're like, we just need a co-op game together where we could just do things and not have to worry about
anything else.
All the other players
too.
ruining our day, like in Apex, like always happens every time. This is a player versus environment. For all you people who are not a term with those, that means you, the player, and your team of friends are going to face the video game itself, essentially the environment, the AIs of the game. You're not involved in any other players. You're not versing any other players. It's strictly a P versus E game. There's no mass multiplayer online platform where you're trying to kill or destroy another team, take the flag or whatever. It's you versus the game that the creators itself, and you're working together with your friends, and you got to play strategically in order to complete the mission. That means you're like, let's say, correct me if I'm wrong, Lemur, I carry a shotgun for close range. That's probably my buddy next to me probably shouldn't also carry a shotgun.
No.
Or I carry lethal grenades. He should probably carry the flash grenades. It needs to be spread out. It needs to be
Yes.
diverse. We all need to carry our own weight. We all can't be the same type of operator. We need to be cohesive as a team. Not everyone can be gun blazing like I like to say,
No.
like I like to do. You
Yeah.
know, we gotta play strategically to what the mission is, and this is what I'm
Yep.
excited for. I know for damn sure that Lemur is excited for it.
Yes. I'm
Anything
excited.
else? Anything else you want to add to it? Anything you want to talk about? What you've heard so far before we hop into the
Nah,
information?
man, we're just going to go straight through it, learn with everybody else, just
I did a little bit of research, so I know a little bit that's coming
yeah,
up.
I did too.
Make
But
sure that we know what we're talking about and all that stuff. Rainbow Six Extraction. Me and Lemur.
First Rainbow Six in a while.
We started. I think we started co-op. Our first co-op game was a Rainbow Six game.
Yep.
I don't remember which one it was, but it was back in Xbox 360 days.
Was it Splinter Cell? No.
It could have been Splinter. I think it was
so.
Rainbow Six Splinter Cell, because
Yeah.
Rainbow Six is Splinter Cell, right? Or is that Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell?
No, that's Tom. That's Tom.
It's just a Tom Clancy game. Yeah, I remember. I think it was a Rainbow Six. It was our first one, and then we hopped into Splinter Cell. But we love co-op games. This is how we started playing video games together. Me and him sitting in his basement playing Xbox 360. I'm staying up all night over the weekend because it was back then you got to rent your video games.
Rent your video game. Send it back.
Old 24-hour video game store that we used to go to all the time. We'd be going, hey, we have our money. Let's put it together. Let's go get a couple games. It will sit up all weekend long to
Just to beat it.
Just to beat it before we had to return the game. That's how we got our money's worth.
Yeah.
We rented it for like $5 instead of buying it for $50, and we beat the co-op mission. Like, you can take it back now, which is great.
Finish it, delete it. Since you only had a minimum memory.
All right, I'm not gonna pull up the stuff yet. I'm gonna read off some of the stuff, and we're gonna talk about it. So first things first, for the game info, we have 12 unpredictable containment zones. So 12 unpredictable maps across the aggressive domain by the parasites, creating an evolving and an unstable ecosystem within the wall. So that means essentially what I know, there's three different zones per map, and each time you log into the game and you play with your friends, or I don't think you can play by yourself. I think you have to have a team to play.
I think they'll probably just put you with random people.
Or random people. Like it's all online. You can't play with, AIs. You got to play with people. You don't first other people. You got to play with them. So you got to play a little nice. Can't just shit talk everyone. Otherwise, you'll have no one to play with. But that's besides the point. So every time you go in there, it's a different experience, which is amazing and sounds great on paper. And I'm hoping it lives up to the hype, because a lot of times they promise a lot of these things and there's nothing but glitches and bugs. And
I hope it's not like Battlefield.
Does not talk about that. That's water on the bridge. Let's move past it. EA, step your game up. But Ubisoft has been such a big company when it comes to my video game experiences within the recent years, especially when it came to Assassin's Creed. Obviously, you have Rainbow Six, you got the Tom Clancy games, all those wrapped in a row. So 12 unique maps, right? Each one's different. And each time you go in, your last experience isn't going to be the same as your next. Every time it's going to be different. which is great because it doesn't get dry, it doesn't get stale, and you don't remaster the map. You have to
Yeah.
play differently depending on the
You have to
mission,
adjust to
environment, the
what the map
different,
you are.
yeah, including the creatures too. There's a
Yeah.
lot of different creatures in this game. I think there's up to 12, and I think they're even adding on more. Like it's gonna be an added on game because just like Rainbow Six, what's the game, the popular game of Rainbow Six that people play right now, multiplayer? Rainbow Six Siege. They're still adding on to that. It's a very competitive game. I can see if this taken off, which I think it will, beginning of the year being a really good game, the beginning of the year, which we need to start off 2022 the right way. A game like this where you can just kind of relax. I mean, you're probably going to sweat a bit depending on the mission and how hard it is. And as there's even a rank mode in this too that I know where you can progress with your friends through the ranks to prove that you're the best team and squad throughout the world or your region. I don't know exactly how it breaks down. Maybe it breaks down into this website. So that's crazy to me. And then on top of the 12 different unique maps, and each unique environment will be different each time you go in, there's 13 high-stake missions. So there's also 13 different missions on top of the 12 maps that you get. So your squad will be challenged with at least 13 tactical mission types, each changing variables and forcing you to evaluate your strategy on the fly. Meaning that you have to think strategically and tactfully on the spot, depending on the mission, the creatures that you're encountering, and all that stuff. And I'm sure as the game progresses and as you play more, you'll understand the creatures better, the patterns that they do. But each mission is different. So, maybe you get all the same monster one mission, but then the next mission, you get a whole mixture, or then you have nothing but boss monsters. That's the kind of thing that it kind of seems. So I want to pull up now because now we're going to be talking about the enemy types. So now not only do you get the 12 maps, the 13 missions. You want to read that off?
13 enemies are archetypes.
Archetypes, yep. So now you have 13 different enemies to get added on to your 12 different maps, your 13 different missions, and your 13 different enemies. So if any of
And
you
those could be
map users
mixed
out there,
too. It's like it's not going to be just one specific enemy too. Like it's going to
yes,
be multiple different
multiple
ones
mixed
in each
in
mission.
in each mission. There's some missions that you may not even have to kill any creatures.
Yeah.
Any of you math teams out there, that's a lot of probability out there, a lot of different scenarios that can go about on this game alone. Just those three numbers alone: mission, map, and enemy types. That's alone crazy to think about. And the game's only $40. $40
Sure.
per
The
purchase.
basic, the basic,
The basic, if you're not trying to get the whole package, the pre-order or anything crazy along those lines, like that blows my mind already. I'm hoping that put some work into the development. So
I have a feeling that the Apex and the Tormentor are going to be like the hardest ones to kill.
let's read about them. Go ahead. Let's just read about them. Let's get some reading in. Let's see what these things say.
Sewer, if you don't notice their traps, you'll notice their blinding effort. Watch your step. Ooh, so they set traps. They'll probably make you put a random hole in the middle of the ground. You don't know.
We're not sure. When you go in this game, they're giving just a little bit of info to keep you still surprised. So
at least you know the sewer monsters are going to put some type of trap for you to fall into. So you have to be aware of where you're going and how your movement. So that's pretty dope.
And then we have
the Tormentor, capable of producing a relentless barrage of projectiles. This arching shape shifts quickly in and out of spiral to assault is a target. Track it carefully. I told you he's gonna be hard to kill.
A lot of projectiles, relentless, just throwing things at you, and it sounds like it shapeshifts.
Yeah.
So it's not going to keep its form every time. So it's going to be
No.
hard to hit.
Yeah.
Now we have the lurkers, which is a primarily a support unit to buff other Archeans, and this can make itself and other units invisible.
Oh.
This is
so
just
good.
five of the archetype creatures. Then you
So
got
you think the lurkers are gonna be like those the multiple ones? You know how like there's always like that
I don't even-
same type of enemy that comes up out in every mission. Like
it's possible. So they're more of the background creatures where they're if you don't take them out, they're buffing the other creatures, making them invisible, giving them more
Yeah.
powers. You know, now the creature, the tormentor, is even harder to kill because now the lurker is giving it more abilities.
yeah, that's
And then we have the bloaters, humans who are subjected to the toxic gas. When the bloater explodes, it can rush forward and detonate on contact. You know how much I probably scream if this thing comes out of nowhere and hits me? I'm gonna scream like a little girl. I promise you guys. In the dark, but playing in the dark,
we're definitely playing this in the dark.
playing it because the maps are dark itself. You turn a corner and next thing you know, a bloater's running at you full speed.
So it's like the gas that let's say like you take damage or something. The gas will affect you and turn you into a bloater, or
I
is
don't
there
think it
just
turns. I think you probably
bloaters?
take damage or it slows you down. Maybe a combination of both. Kind of like caustic gas and Apex. You're gonna get some tick damage. You sit in their toxic air or fluid. You got to get out of there, and it probably slows you down for a bit of time after you get out too.
Because that's so far what we saw. We didn't even look at Apex yet.
Nope.
But that one so far shows that it's a human type of creature. So how is it?
No,
like,
it just says human are subjected to the toxin. These
uh,
seem like they could have been human before, but we don't know the lore behind it. So there's probably some lore behind these creatures and what we're going to do. And then we also now have, I'll let you read it since you're excited about this one.
Apex. This abominable summoner can call on other archons to fight by his side, devise tactics to limit this top predator. So he could call anything it really wants.
Yeah, it's the Apex. It is the top dog of the five, at least. It is the top dog. It gives out the strategies. It can bring creatures probably from afar or creatures that we haven't seen during the game and just summon them. I don't know exactly, but if you see that, that's probably the first thing you might want to take out next to the lurker, which then buffs the Apex.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna sweat.
Yeah,
But at least I know they're not cheating. I may scream cheater out of habit, but I know for the fact it's not cheating, even though it's just artificial intelligence. The AI.
You never know, bro.
All right, so then you have the Protens. Eventually, you'll have to venture in a place called the Singularity, where you're likely to come across the most threatening Arcanus in our database. Proteans are molten variants that adapted from the React operators and sometimes have the abilities to mimic operator behavior. Respect engagement protocols, exercise extreme cautions in their presence. So these guys are even worse than the Apex. These guys are
these are the boss.
These are the boss monsters.
Yeah.
When you get to that point where you're like, I got to defeat it. Like they're both just I'm gonna smack you in the face with this thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like challenging end game, free post credit, free DLC at the end of this. So put your skills to the test, and the Maelstrom Protocol, a weekly challenge mode, only for the most skilled players. All post-launch content, including crisis event and new enemies, is completely free. So after you do all the co-op missions in the game, and after it, this is raids. This is raid battles, like you would do in Destiny or Warcraft, where you're trying to get more loot or get higher up in the ranks. That you get to raid every week. We can plan on going in there, defeating this, doing this challenge to prove that we are highly capable, skilled players in this game. Which is just like it's mind blowing, because like not only did you just buy a game that is relatively cheap compared to most games that come out, $40, right? Let me double check the price, make sure I'm right. Pretty sure it's just $40 for the game.
Yeah, it's like 39 something, 39.99 plus.
Pretty sure it's $39.99, plus or minus, plus some taxes. But it's pretty relatively cheap. So it's supposed to help promote Rainbow Siege. So I know if you have this game and Rainbow Six Siege, there's free content, up to $40 worth of content you get for free for simply just having both games, for being fans essentially of Rainbow Six. Being a true fan, someone who's always playing Rainbow Six games. You got Siege that you played for a while. Now you're getting this game. You get this game. They're like, here, since you have both, here's some more stuff for free, which is amazing. I love free stuff. Give me all the free stuff.
All right.
So now we're stepping into what we're going to become. The operators. The guys who go in.
Operators.
They go bang, bang. You're going to fall down. This is what I like. All different operators. 18 elite operators that you can select.
I thought there was 20.
18. And there's still more. I think they're adding more eventually. But each one has their own unique abilities that bring some what you need to the table. And I think it also goes by what weapon you can have as well.
Yeah.
So you can't just, I don't know if you can straight up, you can sort of customize, but each primary weapon you carry is up to the operator that you have, to my understanding. So we'll start off with big boy Tencheka. If that's how you say it, I probably butchered the crap out of it.
It's all right. I'll probably butcher all these names up.
He's a fiercely loyal, calm, under pressure, was obviously choice for React. That is the team. That is what we operate under, React. As an extreme, extensive experience with Russian Spetsnaz, giving him the tactical edge in combat, and his D-28 mounted light machine gun proves devastating firepower. So his ability is to deploy this bad pudding weapon that you can just lay down all the sugar for your enemies. And then his primary weapon, not his ability, is a SAG-12, a semi-automatic shotgun available to begin the beginning of the game. You can unlock additional weapons throughout your progression. So it looks like you can switch, but depending on the operator you select,
the different guns they have,
the different guns you get to start off with. So eventually you can, make it more unique to your playstyle if you like summoning big LMGs. Dude's big. He's huge. All right, I'll let you read this one.
Fuse it. Fuse knocks for using impressive materials and field expectant applications. Won him a spot with React. The skilled Spetsnaz commando specialized his has always been the dismantling of enemies' defenses, and his APM-6 cluster charges are the idea for combating for parasite hostiles. The ability is deploy remotely. Dude, I can't even see that.
Oh, you can't see it? All right. Yeah. Deploys remotely detonate charges on the walls and barricade, raising cluster grenades.
Oh, there we go. The 6P41 is a light machine gun available at the beginning of the game. You can unlock additional weapons through your progress. Yeah, sorry, it's like blurry on my side when.
No worries. No worries. So they'll, blast through walls guy specializes in probably breaching walls and putting
Yeah.
barricades up.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Then you have Capitano. I think that's how you say it. Capitano. A well-respected, dedicated Capitan leader qualities claims this manner is an asset to react as human faces unknown. And many faces the unknown, his expensive record law enforcement, and his mastery of a wide-range weapon makes him a versatile, experienced operator. Just a few adjustments to his TAC MK0 bolt, and Capitano is all set for Inquisitor. So he can silently shoot bolts, which detonates on impact, and can alternate between smoke screen bolts and venom bolts. So he has a crazy cool crossbow. He's Daryl. He's Daryl. He's the Daryl of this game. He has the Pyro 038, which is an assault rifle available at the beginning of the game. You can unlock additional weapons throughout your progress.
Yeah, so basically with every
So it looks like you select one of these operators and you unlock
level them up and they get better stuff
as you use them and master them, which is I like that idea.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to Rook.
Rook was specifically recruited to join React for his exceptional marksmanship skills, trained by the Gendarmerie Nationale, and later operating with GIGN. He is known for his adaptability under extreme stress. His foreign ceramic armor plates increase survivability and combat effectiveness of the team by providing additional protection, which Rook can hand out when needed against the Arcanins. His ability drops a pack of armor plates for the team, gaining damage resistance. Anyone wearing armor always falls to down instant of KO. His weapon is the P90, is a submachine gun available at the beginning of the game. So he's like
extra armor guy.
He's like Lifeline.
Yeah, Lifeline, essentially. This is what we're comparing it to Apex.
Yeah.
Then we got good old Jaeger. After witnessing a parasite devastation capabilities firsthand, Jaeger volunteered to fight against the alien threat. When reacted, was reformed. An ace helicopter pilot, he's brought his updated Magpie automatic defense system, ADS, to the fight against Archeans. So his ability is to deploy an automatic turret that attacks enemies, intercepting projectiles in the area. I like turrets. Just throw the turret out, go the other way. His main weapon is a M870. It's a shotgun available at the beginning of the game, like everything else. So we'll just read off the name. We'll just read
out the game. Yeah, the gun.
All right. So I don't. We don't want to run the time too much. Do you want to keep reading through the the backgrounds are these guys.
We'll just give the ability and the name and the weapon so we
Okay.
can go faster.
All right. Go ahead.
IQ. Her ability, if it's a her, detects react equipment through obstacles. Her gun is the AUG A2 assault rifle.
All right. Then we got Gridlock. Like that rough, tough, like badass woman. Forgive my language. That's just like I take no
The crack,
anything.
crack.
Yeah. Throws and deploys ground traps. Also, we have a trap expert. Hit by traps, taken, move slower pace for limited time. And the weapon you start off with her is the F90 and assault rifle. Like that. Then we have Nomad.
Shit's proximity mines, knocking back enemies caught in a blast. It also clears an area of hazards. Oh, so that's good with that gassy guy. And her gun is the AK-74M. It is an assault rifle.
Look at that. You already got your gears turning. Already thinking of combinations to use for the operators. I like it, Lemur. The gears are turning, the steam is coming. You're like, I'm thinking. Just like in Apex, that's the reason we compare this game to Apex is what the game that we played the most. It's a 3-person team. If you play with your full party, going into battle, strategically combining your abilities in order to outplay other players. This one's just outplaying the game itself.
Yeah.
Then we have good old Smoke. His ability, obviously throw and detonate smoke gas grenades, dealing damage to an enemy in the gas. My boy Caustic has came to the game. Yes, has came to the game. This is my operator. I don't have to read the rest. This is who I'm using.
Even in any of the missions.
Any mission, 100%. I'm throwing gas grenades at everything. It is the L45A2, an assault rifle. We'll read the rest. I'm sure there's a couple others I like, but obviously I like him for
Smoke.
Sentimental reasons.
All
right, then we got good old Ella.
Ela. Throw sticky. Paramedic mines stun enemies caught in the blast. Mines recharge over time. So we got 2 mine people.
Yeah, but one's a strategical placer. One you get to chuck and stick somewhere like on
her mines.
Because we don't know if these
recharge.
creatures, you don't know if the creatures won't run up walls or anything crazy. So if you want to stick it there or just behind the door, bait them to come out to blow it up, and then take the look, now my gears are good. I'm turning. I'm thinking now.
Yeah, place her mines, throw your gas. All right, her weapon is the Scorpion Evo 3, a machine gun. Is that the first machine gun?
I think so.
I think that's the
Most
first
of them
one.
in shotguns and assault rifles.
Yeah, that's the first machine gun.
It looks nice. Just the design of it. I don't know if everyone can see on
it
the
looks
show.
like an assault rifle.
It does, but it looks nice. It kind of reminds me. It gives me the looks like my old school Modern Warfare 2 Scar H. Was it Scar H? Yeah, it was that one I used.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
That was my assault rifle to play in that game for a while. Then we got Sludge.
Oh, the hammer
Poster child from in the one of the other. Now I already forgot what they're called. The big dudes that you can't mess with them. Right here, poster child right there. The Protons. Sludge. Good old Sludge. Poster child. He equips a robust tactical hammer, which causes to stun parasites and destroy walls to create new path. This dude fits the name perfectly. Just you thought Thor was crazy powerful. Wait till you meet Sludge. Obviously, he has a shotgun. Obviously.
Right?
The M59-0A1 shotgun. Hits hard, shoots hard, just goes in there hard. Like, there's no messing with this dude. I like it.
Next one, Alibi
Mm.
can deploy and decoy from drones to lure and distract any enemies in the area. Enemies attacking the decoy become scanned. Oh, we got a crypto.
Crypto.
She carries a MX4 Storm SMG pistol caliber semi-automatic carbine. Ooh.
First SMG we got for an operator to start off with, which is nice. Like them close quarter combat. Now you got, is that lion?
Yeah, lion.
Lion.
We got a lion.
Ooh, a lion. Roar, my dude. Okay.
Lion.
Kind of does look like a lion.
There's
See that?
a
Got the
lion.
mane. So he detects all moving enemies in the area for a medium duration. Requires a recharge after each use. His weapon is the V308 assault rifle. Is what he begins with.
All right, Seer. All right. There's a Seer. Is it Seer or Bloodhound? I think it's a Bloodhound more.
When Bloodhound can, probably a Bloodhound. Yeah.
Probably. All right. Next guy. Evil?
Binjal or
Real? I don't know. Disrupts enemies, making him undetectable from a medium duration. Requires a recharge after each use. His weapon is a K1A1 machine gun available at the, Why is he holding a pistol, but yet his gun is a... All right.
I don't know. Then you got Hibana. There you go. I think that's better. Shoots remote detonating sticky explosives that stick to all surface, detonate to deal armor penetrating damage. And the weapon she starts with is the Type 89, an assault rifle.
Nice.
So you have a sticky explosive. This is Feud right here. Look, you look like he even has the. Okay, and then we'll move on to
Finca temporarily boosts the team's reactivity and survival. Revives any down teammate, and they always go down while active. All right. Her weapon is a Spear .308 assault rifle.
All right, so now we're down to the last two operators, and then after this, we're gonna pick our top one that we're most likely going to use out of all 18 operators, or at least the one that we're mainly probably going to start off with, because it sounds like you'll start with a character and you can level them up, going through the progression and all that stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like a max level you can get to them.
Yeah. So now we have Pulse. Detects VIPs, MAAs, and enemy nests throughout obstacles. Obstacles. So he's like another detector, get the insight before you move in type of guy. So he starts off with the M1014 is a shotgun available at the beginning of the game. And last but not least, we got good old
Doc. Fires his health pistol to heal or revive himself or his teammates when down. His weapon of choice is the SG-CQB shotgun.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Not bad.
I knew he was going to heal something. That's just me. Okay. So I'll let you start off. Which one are you most likely to pick out of all these guys?
Oh, man.
I don't know if you remember all their abilities. So you got him, deploys the machine gun. You got Fuse, who detonate remote charges through walls and barricades. You got Capitano, shoots a bolt. He has the infamous crossbow is what I'm going to call it. You got
I think Nomad
Nomad.
probably be one of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that choice. I like Nomad. She does the
Yeah.
whole prox mine, knocking enemies back. So she's more of the
And
lay
she
the
got that
prox.
nice assault rifle, the AK.
No, she shoots prox mine. So she shoots the prox mine. Honestly, I'm
Of
going.
course, you're. Yeah. I know
I'm going with my new boy Smoke.
We're gonna be playing Apex and be calling Caustic Smoke. Yo.
Throw remote detonators, smoke grenades, dealing damage to enemies in the gas. I know how to play this style. I can play it strategically, so I'm excited about using it. Why not start something off that I'm familiar with? But I'm excited about using all the other operators for sure. But I'm most excited for Smoke. He also looks really good too. Like if he didn't look that good, I probably wouldn't have picked him either. But he got the cool, gas mask going on. It's just like, I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I don't like the weapon he starts off with. It doesn't look cool, in my opinion.
Nah.
But hey, hopefully I could change it. Hopefully I
Your
can.
progression, okay? It's only at the beginning of the game, bro. Beginning of the game.
So going through all the operators now, going through the map. We got the 12 different maps, the 13 different missions. We got the 13 different enemies, and now 18 operators you get to choose from. That is a lot to go into a game. Gives us variety, and it doesn't feel the same every time we play. So I can play Smoke, right? But maybe Smoke may not be the best for the mission that we're going to be doing.
True.
Maybe I'll have to play Ella or Virgil or Lion and readjust. So it's one of those games you're going to have to be familiar with more than just one of the operators for sure.
Yeah.
Like cool if you master Smoke, you know how to play Smoke, any mission inside and out. But sometimes the mission just doesn't call for Smoke.
And then it depends on your teammates too.
On your other teammates.
They could pick freaking Doc and somebody else, a Sludge. You're gonna need somebody else, like somebody that's going to be that the operator that's going to be able to go in ahead and check out the areas.
Yeah, for sure. Before you bust through walls, and Doc's the healer, so he's not going to be the first one in.
Yeah.
You gotta pick your operators accordingly. You gotta pick your weapons according, and the kit that you're kitting out for that mission, and play strategically and tactfully. Sometimes you have to go in there gun blazing. Other missions you may not even have to shoot a single bullet.
Yeah.
You just gotta play and understand the mission and the environment that you're in the moment of time. Because the next mission is not going to play the same as your last. That's what's great about it.
So I wonder if you're going to know the mission before you get into it.
I think you'll know which mission you're playing before you go in. So they'll be like, here's this mission on this map for, let's say, hunt. Like you're hunting one of the creatures down.
Yeah.
All right, now which one will be the best for hunt? Which one will be the best for gathering information? What if things go wrong during gathering information? Should we have a backup plan as a backup operator? Things that you're going to have to think about, like a almost real life, because sometimes your plan A is not always going to go according to plan. Majority of the time, it doesn't.
Yeah. So. And if you don't have a healer on your team and somebody goes down, are they out for the rest of the mission, or
they might? I think they're out for the rest.
Respawned, or
So towards the end of this, we're getting close. We have 7 minutes of gameplay that IGN did. So good old IGN, because they're actual news people. They got to test the game a bit and get to play for a bit. They got a 7-minute recording of gameplay, I think, of 3 different missions that they did. So we're going to be watching that. So what I also want to mention for everyone to know, that they have this thing called the Buddy Pass. You heard it at the end of the trailer. So let's say your friends are into Rainbow Six. Right? They never even liked Rainbow Six. Maybe they hadn't even heard of Rainbow Six. Maybe they're just playing video games for the first time in their life because they lived under a rock for like how many years now. And you're like, they finally invested. They got their PS5, their Xbox, and the PC. And just so you know, this is a cross-platform game. For all you guys out there, it's a cross-platform game. They have this thing called the Buddy Pass. So let's say you, Rainbow Six fan at heart, I have to get every Rainbow Six game and I'll play. But I can't convince any of my friends or my old friends to get into Rainbow Six because they think it's too expensive and they're not really that interested. They have a buddy pass system. So when you get to purchase the game, you can pick 2 friends to play with you for 2 weeks, a 14-day pass, and they don't have to purchase the game. So let's say I purchased the game, and Lemur goes, hell nah, I ain't buying this game because I heard there's so many bugs going to be out or whatever. All right, I'll buy the game. How about you dip your toes in with me? Free of charge. Just a little dippy dip in the water, like, let me check out the temperature of the water. Play with me.
Still too cold.
After 2 weeks,
Too hot.
if you still don't want to play the game, after all the fun we just had, forget you're probably not going to be my friend anymore. But they can test it out with you. Like you bought the game, like you want to bring 2 of your good friends who play video games who haven't purchased the game yet. How about you try it out? See how it's like for 14 days. That's how confident they're like 2 weeks free. 2 people you get to choose.
And play for the 14 days. All right. Don't go playing one day and then, oh man, it's the last day of the 14 days and you guys didn't do anything.
You got to pick your time strategically to use the 14 days.
Yeah.
Don't just use it, Saturday midnight or something crazy. Use it early in the day Saturday, plan it out like, hey guys, this weekend we're going to play. And then next weekend we'll get to play 2 or maybe sometime in the week. We all have our own schedules, our own lives, but 14 days, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Get
It's
a
not
bunch of
7
games
days.
in to truly test out, test out the game, That's great. That's amazing in my book. The body pass. That's great. A lot of games should do this.
System.
Yeah. And you can download it on any platform. So if your buddy has a PC and you had a PlayStation because you still don't want to get a PC, and your other friend has an Xbox because he's like, I've been Xbox my whole life, I will never change. You all can play together. The PC guy could buy it and be like, all right, PlayStation friend, Xbox friend, let's get together and play. You guys don't have to pay the game. I will. Because I have the expensive PC. I'll pay the game. And you guys come in, my cheap friends, and play with me. And then if you like it, buy the game so we can keep on playing. Let's get to be the best.
It's like sharing your Netflix.
Sharing your Netflix.
For 14 days.
I give you the free trial for 14 days that Netflix already gives you. But yeah, that's definitely amazing in my book, guys. Like I don't hear of any other game doing that. I think
it's going to be a start to something new. Honestly,
hopefully this changes. Like some games that are the whole multiplayer that isn't free to play, they go, you want to buy this, but your friends don't. Let's give them a little pass. Leave them a little taste, Like here's just a little bit. Play the 14 days and be like, I like this. Let's keep going.
There's a 14-day
want your friends to help
beta.
you beat the game. I pay $60. You guys come in for 2 weeks. Help me beat the game because I need people to play with, as I don't want to play with random people on the internet who are as mean as hell because they just call you trash because you just happen to have an off day or you miss the opportunity to shoot the guy down. And then they're just like, you're trash, I hate you, you just go, all that stuff that shouldn't be spread out.
They should do what Pokemon Unite did. Have that, that rating of like, all right, at 100%, right? If you like don't do anything, you get reported so many times, your rating goes down, and then by the time you hit 0, you can't even play the game anymore.
I mean, they should do something like that because I mean, they'll just end up creating a new account.
Yeah.
That's what everyone does. But at least the account they were working on is now gone. And now you got to start from the beginning again. All the money you just put into Pokemon Unite is now gone. They should do something like that, or just make you rebuy the game. I'm taking your game away. You want a new game under a new account? You got to purchase a new one. Because that toxic
They already got their
stuff,
money. They already got your money.
exactly. The toxicness is just awful.
It is crazy. It's getting worse. Day
It's
by
just
day.
why do you need to tell the 10-year-old or even the 10-year-old, because their mouths are way worse, telling a grown adult that he's garbage because he didn't grow up playing video games
That his
and
mother
had a
doesn't love
controller
him.
pulled into his hands when he was born. Action time ain't the same as I used to be when it was young.
Yeah.
But I'm still out there trying to work the game, get the kills. This is spread love and cheer. What makes people really mad is when they insult you and you go, "Oh, thank you for the compliment."
Yeah.
Just shoot them with kindness because they'll stop immediately. This guy's insane. He's
And I
taking my
love-
compliments.
I love the people, any gamer out there that gets teamed up with a young, like a 10-year-old or a young player and helps them during the game, helps them learn the game.
I want the 10-year-old to
I
carry me.
respect those guys. I respect those players.
I like that
you know?
kind of stuff. But I want if the 10-year-old's that good, please carry me. Get me the win all day. Just don't do anything toxic.
Yeah.
I'll be your support. You want that 20 bomb? I'm in it for you.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
So let's get into the trailer. Because
We got 7 minutes of gameplay for you guys. All right. We're gonna be talking through it. So this is their first mission. So it looks like it's recover the asset. Team of 3. It looks like I don't even know who they have because it looks like they have. I don't know who they have. I don't know.
They have.
I'm not gonna lie. This looks clean.
Oh, his radar is not that big.
No, it's very small. You gotta be tactical.
Yeah.
Escort the asset. So you're rescuing somebody and taking them to
Use
the.
the extraction pod.
And it looks like you're timed on the mission too, so you only have so many minutes to complete the mission.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got deployed for this rescue.
Yeah, I can't tell who they have.
Some Archies seem to be communicating with an elite. We can't have their
Leader
leader
rally
rally
group. Containment will be near impossible.
So it looks like they
those
have
hostiles to bait the elite out of hiding.
sensory grenades. She has 11 of them. That's crazy. I wonder if you'll have
Over
ammo
there.
refill
Keep
spots,
them
or
on
you're gonna
Archie.
have to use your ammo wisely.
Oh, you probably have to use your ammo wisely.
This one is a hunt. You got to kill 3 apex targets to attract the elite.
That's it. A gesture to attract attention.
What weapon does she have? That thing's huge.
What?
Oh, that's
the
the
one that
chick.
transforms.
Yeah. Look, you have around on the center of your screen. You can see where footsteps are coming from and all that. So, like, if you don't have like a 360 headset or anything, it tells you the direction the footsteps are coming from too, which is nice. I like that.
The elite will show up any second.
Dude, this thing is just running at him.
Dude, he's just on the floor. Like,
It's like going into the floor and then popping out. What was that? That's just a grenade. They're running low on health. Look at this. This is tense. Can you shoot through the walls to hit somebody?
I had no idea.
It looked like they were trying to do that. Oh, there we go. Looks like there's an elite there. I think that's another archetype. Looks like they're split focus too. Oh, they're showing it through different eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the bomber guy who did the detonation. You just shoot him with
Wonder what
that?
that elite could have accomplished with its buddies. Yeah.
Nah, it's like those traps.
There's little traps where he shoots at him.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like you can lean, just like traditional rainbow game.
Yeah. Nest tracking.
Plant auto trackers and dormant nest.
Oh, okay.
Is that a silent kill?
Yeah.
Nice.
Auto tracker activated.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Reacher. Oh, yeah, they got detected.
Oh, that's the one that explodes on. Oh, there you go. I'm really liking this.
So it looks like you have to be stealthy so you don't get detected like that.
Oh, especially for the nest tracking. So it looks like
Yeah.
anyone can carry those sensory grenades. I don't know if I've seen anyone use their abilities yet, though.
Nah, I haven't seen that either. No, yeah.
That's
They're,
enough
they're
data. We'll
technicals?
find out what the parasite.
Yeah, they're tacticals, yeah.
Yeah. We just saw it with the last game where you put the.
What is
the-
that? You laser. Oh, it's cleaning, whatever.
Pull out operator from the tree.
What is that? I'm so confused on this.
Nia sludge.
Fire at the anchor points in
Oh,
our
you got clean all that.
I'm sure that all that shit ain't going to attract no
Archery is resisting.
creatures at
Get
all.
rid of those anchor points and arc spells immediately. Archery is weaker now. Almost there. Read our agent and bring them to the extraction pod.
Sludge. Oh, there's the toxic.
Yeah. So probably that sludge is that the apex.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looked like from the last mission they were doing.
Yeah.
Set the operator down in the extraction pod. Operator secured. Reactor medical will monitor their recovery.
It's another hunt one. That was a silent pistol kill. It's saying low ammo.
There's the
Oh, the machine gun, yeah. They both have one? Oh my god.
So I wonder how many you could put down.
Okay.
I like it. I'm getting excited. Getting more excited.
More excited. It looks good. It looked good for sure.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a cinematic trailer where it looks amazing. It looks solid. Definitely looks solid. The gameplay looks good. It's clean, tactful. The little crab walk though, like when they're crouching and they're like, yeah, it was really weird looking. But yeah, this game looks really good. So I'm
It
excited.
looks good, dude. Yeah. You definitely want to play with friends. Like
For sure, you definitely want to play friends. You don't want to end up with just random people. That's kind of. I mean, you might find some good friends doing that. You do, but
you might meet
majority of the time, like something like you know, people are angry in the world for some reason.
Yeah.
But So that brings us to the end of the show. 1 hour on the dot. Hey, we're
And
closing
no
out.
audio issues. Oh my god.
No. First one, guys, mark it.
guys, let's
Episode 4.
go.
Episode 4 was the beginning of no audio issue. Look at that.
See, guys,
So,
we're improving.
well, I'm gonna let Lemur say his thing, and then I'm gonna close it out once more for you guys.
All right, guys, go check out our videos. We just posted up this week. Go check those out. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe with everything, weather, COVID. I know the East Coast is about to get some snow this weekend. The West
Sure.
Coast might get a tsunami, apparently.
It's like 3-foot small one, I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the
But,
volcano.
everybody stay safe. I hope you guys enjoyed. Love you guys. Thank you.
So that does it for the Level Up show for you guys. Just like Lemur said, please stay safe out there. The world is just getting crazier by the weeks. So please stay safe. Keep family tight. Stay in touch. And just be safe and spread the love and joy that we always preach to everyone out there in the world. The world just needs a little bit more kindness to make it keep turning. But I'm excited for Rainbow Six Siege once again, guys.
We'll give you guys some feedback next week about it.
Maybe we definitely have some feedback. So remember, from here on out, Thursdays and Fridays will be our uploads starting from next week and on. We'll have an upload on Thursday, more than likely. Lemur's soccer progression career. If you haven't checked out his first video,
Any
please
type of FIFA video will be posted on a Thursday.
for there. Please check him out. Please leave a like for him and subscribe to our channel if you don't want to miss on any FIFA stuff. He's going to go down through how to go through career mode. He's going to break down how to do certain tricks, certain game ways, a way to cheat, and maybe not cheat, but, make things easier through career mode. Definitely get some gameplay. Maybe I can get some game versus gameplay in there with him. That's definitely excited. I have to get back into FIFA, get some warm-up games once again.
Our games are always intense. Intense.
I got really good. I haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
And then we got Fridays are going to be any game, random game upload days. We're going to have a video up every Thursday. It'll be FIFA. If not, we'll fill it with something. And then we have Friday video uploads. And then every Saturday, from every day that we've been doing it, the Level Up show goes up at 9 o'clock. We try to get to stay that time frame as long as we can. We're on for about an hour. We'll hopefully get our podcast up, the Level Up podcast, which is the Level Up show, but just in a podcast form. We'll be a little bit more talkative, more descriptive during our live show. So when we can get it up on the podcast, that you can hear everything that's going on with the videos and what's going on. We can describe it to you more descriptively. But we're hoping you can get some more. I know Lemur's working on getting a couple more social media outlets for everyone, so we can grow this community, this channel, to know where me and Lemur believe that it's gonna get to. But we can't
leave those links in the description for you guys.
Please help us out. Every like, every subscribe helps. If you even glance at this video, please help us out. We need all the help we can get to grow the channel where we think it can get to and that we believe it can. And it won't happen unless it comes from you guys. Please, once again. But that will do it for the show. And we'll catch you in the next one.